Laura Bradbury from Active Agents in Hervey Bay. Last month of the year, December 2025, and the first property that we're going to showcase to you today that we have recently rented in Hervey Bay is 225 Booral Road in Urangan. We have just leased this property for $1,050 per week. As you'll see, the lease sign has actually gone up out the front. Now, we did share our first open for inspection through Facebook and on our social media, and had some very interesting, some supportive, not so supportive, colourful feedback from that listing as well. Throughout the actual campaign, we had 5 different groups through the property. Of that, we had 3 applications and have the 1 successful application that's actually going to be moving in later this month. So great outcome for the owner, but also a great outcome for the tenant who is going to enjoy this 5 acres. They have some horses themselves, and it's the perfect match for the landlord and the tenant in this scenario. Inside the home, Georgie's finishing off our entry condition report in there. You're going to find 3 bedrooms plus an office, could also be used as a 4th bedroom. Separate lounge and dining area, and you'll see in that front lounge area there's also a bar which has cupboard space for extra storage as well, great for entertaining. Right behind me you've got the double garage as well as a single garage. There is a 2-bedroom granny flat which is currently under renovations with some work to make sure that it meets minimal housing standards. This has been an open conversation that we've had with the approved tenants, and they'll get to enjoy that later on in 2026 once that's all up to code and ready to go. The property also has 2 dams, one at the front, one at the back. Super close to town, being across the road from the Hervey Bay Airport, and only a short drive down to the Esplanade. We'll now take you over to our next property. We've now arrived at our next stop, back in Eli Waters, which seems to be a pretty consistent location as you've seen for our monthly wrap-up throughout 2025. Plenty of investment properties available here in this suburb, and plenty of them are moving quite quickly as well. Just as this one has number 9 Cherry Venture Avenue here in Eli Waters. This property is a low-set 4-bedroom home. It has air conditioning in the main and also in the living area. It has a split lounge dining area and has an extra long entertainment space, which is fantastic for those who enjoy entertaining. The property has just rented for $680 per week. Now, we are in the month of December still, getting very close to Christmas, as you can tell, nice and festive still in our attire. And these tenants, however, are moving in from the start of January. So applications are still processing in the lead up to Christmas. Our final stop is going to be over in Nikenbah. Our final stop today is number 9 Wongal Drive in Nikenbah. Now, this property is in the new estate just in behind the original parklands, which, as we know, is down the road from the Fraser Coast Anglican College. I wanted to showcase this home even though it's coming up in early February, because we do have throughout January coming into February quite a few 4-bedroom homes that are just a little bit bigger than your typical 4 2 and 2, with that extra media room space, the walk-in pantry style as well, and that really nice flow through the home. So we wanted to showcase this one. If you are someone as a tenant that is looking for a property that is a bit bigger than the typical 4-bedroom home with more of the media room space, or maybe that 5th room that has an office as well, we do have properties tracking from that 700 up to 800 range that may be just what you're looking for. That is it for us in 2025. We've had an amazing year. We're so grateful to our clients, our landlords, tenants and tradespeople, and the community in Hervey Bay for your support, and looking forward to keeping you updated with the Hervey Bay rental market in 2020.